papanoorin naman tayo patuloy sa Senate hearing sa senado, diba? Wala ko lang tayo dito sa mga sa mga mga nangyayari yan sa ating tingnan mo, konting ulan lang, grabe ang baha dito sa amin mga idol, kasi nga ayun nga, dahil sa hindi pa naayos yung mga flood control, kaya ganun. Dito tayo sa kaya nag-live tayo ngayon mga idol, patuloy sa kanina na ilang oras. Good evening sa lahat, kasi kong mga content creator or YouTuber, mga political vlogger dyan. Yan, shoutout sa inyo mga manood rin tayo ngayon sa sa tag nito, nag-uusapan ngayon na flood control, hearing ni marcoleta mga idol. Panoorin natin ulit. Ayan, sabi dito ni sa dahil sa payong binili yung sasakyan mahal-mahal, diba? Tayo ka ganyang kalupit
Get new user exclusive deals of up to 99% off. Sa commuting ito, nakasuhan kayo kahit kasama ang kamag-anak ko. Hindi lahat ng infrastructure projects may anomalya. Kailangan ng kahit ng anong bansa ang infrastructure para umunlad. Pasabihin lang po ito sa tamang proyekto. Ang masama, yung palpak na proyekto at ghost projects na ginagawang katasan. Huwag lang po sanang bastusan. At ulitin ko, for the 9th time, I have nothing to do with the business of my family. Wala po akong kinalaman sa negosyo nila. I have no involvement in its operations. 24 anyos pa lang po ako. Nagtatrabaho na po ako kay former Mayor Rodrigo Duterte. Hindi po nakakalapit sa akin ang pamilya ko para humingi ng pabor sa kontrata ng gobyerno. Yan po ang sinabi ko noon pa. I will resign kapag pumasok po sila sa City Hall or sa Malacanang. Paulit-ulit ko itong sinabi. Pag may gumamit ng pangalan ko, please consider it denied. Ayaw ko po makisali sa negosyo ng pamilya ko at ayaw ko rin po silang makialam sa trabaho ko. Sa totoo lamang po, mas nakakalapit pa sila sa ilang politiko, pero hindi po sa akin. Hindi naman natin mapili kung sino yung kamag-anak natin sa mundong ito. At hindi rin po ako nag-i-intervene on behalf of any business entity. Nag-warning na po ako noon. Ingat po kayo sa mga dropper. I observe delikadesa. Pangalan ko po ang puhunan ko sa mundong ito at hindi ko po yan sasayangin. At hindi ko sasayangin ang tiwala ng Pilipino.
Kampanya na ito. Yung Sims at yung Wawaw Builders, at doon sa 31 billion, Mr. Chairman, 3 billion nasa Bulacan, Region 3, if I'm not mistaken. 2.8 billion sa Bulacan. Yung Sims, tsaka yung Wawaw, meron pong 4 billion at 1.2 billion sa Bulacan. May know from COA kung na-audit nyo po itong tatlo na itong binanggit ko na ito, na kumpanya?
Sir, ito po yung mga na-subject for audit, fraud audit, especially for Bulacan po, sir, Your Honor.
Yes, and nakita nyo may ghost project, kaya hindi makasagot ito eh.
Opo.
Can you confirm?
Hindi ko pa po ma-confirm.
Because
sir,
we're going to get the
Wala po.
subpoena already, the document. So, can you confirm? Yes or
Your
no?
Honor, wala po akong kopya nung audit highlights.
Do you also audit itong
Mahirap
pickup?
kasi sa ano di ba?
Meron po tayong mga
Kasi dapat
auditors
alam na
assigned sa
yan.
DTI, Your Honor.
Diba?
At may
Nakaano na
mga
yun.
findings din po sila,
Kung
kaya may
anong
na-audit
dalhin
din po
nilang
yung
mga
pickup po.
dokumento
I'll go with the
para at least
pickup.
alam
No,
na.
nandito si
Hindi, ano.
Dr. Dakay. Dr. Dakay, ilan kayo sa board? Can you just mention the names? Tatlo?
Yeah, there are three of us, Your Honor. Engineer Ernie Bagaw, Engineer Arthur Escalante, and myself.
Okay, kayong tatlo, as board members ng pickup, are you also contractors, officers, or owners of companies that have government contracts with DPWH or LGUs, sir?
Our company, Your Honor, does not have any projects with the DPWH.
Kayong tatlo na members ng board, I have documents here to prove something, sir. Please don't lie to me, please.
Yes, that's why Engineer Bagaw, EGB, and Arthur Escalante have projects with the DPWH.
So meron, sir, your honors. Is that correct? Yes, the current pickup board members have construction contracts with DPWH, and I can show it to you later, LGUs and other government entities with their respective companies. Your answer is yes, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you don't think it's not right for you guys to have these contracts? For example, Dr. Dakay, as chairperson, associated po kayo dun sa Dakay Construction and Development Corporation. May projects po kayo with national and various local governments for public facilities like government buildings and schools. Si Engineer Bagaw, one of the top contractors ng flood control project, securing worth 7.7 billion. Si Engineer Escalante signed a contract with DPWH on behalf of his company in May 2022 while already a pickup board member. Are you aware of this, sir?
Yes, I'm aware of that, Your Honor.
And there's nothing wrong with it?
Actually, Your Honor, all of the members of the board of PICAP and the other boards in SIAP are all contractors.
And there's no conflict of interest, you think, among your officials? And there's nothing we can do to stop
Oo nga.
the three of you, the
Grabe
powerful
to,
three in a pickup?
Mga kontraktor din sila, may mga hawak na ano.
Your
Dapat
Honor,
makulong na tong ano na to eh.
if I may speak for
Wala sa
myself, we
ayos.
do not have any government projects, Your Honor. We used to have, but not anymore.
I will no longer belabor the issue. I think it's very clear, Mr. Chairman, what I'm trying to raise here. Yung sa DPWH, paano nating napiprevent yung pag-rent out o yung purchase ng pickup licenses?
Your Honor, that is a very good question. And
I'm not asking you, I'm asking DPWH.
Hindi, personal opinion ko, Your Honor, Mr. Chair, hindi po dapat o hindi tama siguro ang pagpapairam ng
You
lisensya.
are not being asked to give your personal opinion,
I
ma'am.
apologize.
This is a recorded proceedings.
I apologize, Your Honor.
We're talking about facts here. Thank
I
you.
apologize, Your Honor. But I am not very knowledgeable on the procurement part. I have not been a member of any PAC. Pero again, sa pagkakaalam ko po, hindi po tama na pinagpa-rent or pinapahiram. Kasi po yung
But you are aware that this is happening.
hindi ko po, well,
Come on, Jose Cabral.
hindi po, Mr. Chair, Your Honor, because I am not involved in the
Kayo
operation.
bang na-deputize na sumagot in behalf of the department para
Ako po kasi
makasiguro lang tayo?
Opo, ako po kasi yung pinakamataas ang posisyon na nandito ngayon. Kasama ko po yung mga regional director.
Kasi you keep on looking at your back for every question.
I
So you're
apologize.
referring to most of them, baka you are very discomfortable with doing this. So baka meron po kayong gustong
Opo.
pumalit sa inyo sa ngayon.
Pwede po bang matawag ko ang isang regional director kasi sila po yung
Regional director lang yun, lalo mo lang alam yun.
Mr. Chair, with the indulgence of the majority leader, interjection lang.
Okay.
Paalala lang po na kasasabi po kasi ni Yuse Cabral, di nila alam
na mayroong pagpapahiram or pagre-rent out ng lisensya. Pero kanina po sinabi ni dating Secretary Bonoan, alam nila at alam ng department. For the record, salamat Mr. Chair at Majority Leader.
Anyway, that will be shown later on by the documents that we will be subjected to questioning, as well as people who are involved in this. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. I only have 1 minute to go. May I just put on record, because this is in aid of legislation, yung subcontracting loophole, yung joint venture loophole, gusto nating i-address ito. So kung hindi kayo makapagtutulungan sa amin, DPWH, mahalata kayo na part kayo ng mafia dito talaga. So yan ang gusto nating makita, because itong mga contractor, if I have enough time, I will ask these contractors. For example, Ma'am Diskaya, nagpapahiram ba kayo ng lisensya?
Sorry po, hindi po.
So lahat ng nakalagay po sa inyo, dun sa 30 billion in the past 3 years, ay kayo talaga lahat ang gumawa.
Yes po.
For example kayo, Ma'am St. Timothy, sinabi nyo kanina, may 145 flood control kayo. Di ba? Ilan ang tauhan nyo?
What do you mean?
Do you look down on me? I have 38 admin employees po.
38. Pero ilang billion yung hawak po ninyo. So, alam na
Admin lang po.
Kaya nga, so alam na nagpapahiram kayo. Anyway, Mr. Chair, last but not the least, let me just point out, no? Last month, the Office of Ombudsman ordered the filing of criminal charges in connection po dun sa 2.4 billion purchase na laptops for public school teachers during the pandemic. And among the respondents, Mr. Chairman, yung Froilan de Mongo from joint venture that included yung SunWest Construction and Development Corporation. Once again, we ask, Mr. Chairman, why insist on awarding contracts to firms like SunWest, which are involved in corruption cases, when there are more qualified and reliable contractors available? Yung COA Annual Report 2021, finlag nga. Imagine, construction firm supplying laptops. So bakit nakakakuha pa rin ito? So clearly, wala talagang mekanismo para i-check. Zero. Kitang-kita ko lahat kayo nagnanad. Parang wala na ba tayong magagawa dito? Klaro na, maliwanag pa sa sikat ng araw itong mga kumpanya na binanggit natin, contractors na binanggit natin. And yet, kumokopo pa rin sila ng limpak-limpak na billion peso project from the government. Can anyone answer this question? Why is it happening? PICAP? DPWH? COA? Didn't we see this already?
Your Honor, sir, jurisdiction po kasi yun ng GPPB. And usually po, sir, yung blacklisting po is 1 year lang po yung pag-blacklist nila. After 1 year po, pwede na po ulit silang makipag-transact or makipag-bid po.
They can produce again, they can apply again, and ang PICAP, bibigyan ulit sila ng lisensya.
Opo. Opo, Your Honor.
At umuoo po kayo, Dr. Dakay, so ganun talaga. Kahit alam yung blacklisted or...
Because, Your Honor, if I may, the blacklisting is actually a function of GPPB because they are the ones who are enforcing Republic Act 9184, which is the procurement law. So it is within their ambit to do the blacklisting because it is
Okay
a
now,
procurement.
Mr. Chairman, nakakainit lang ng ulo. Salamat po, pero parang wala akong patutunguhan to pag itong ating pamahalaan, ating gobyerno, wala
So
na
it's now the
tayong
turn
pakita.
of Senator Rapi Tulfo.
With the permission of Senator Rafi, I know he wants to ask a lot of questions. With the permission, pumayag na. Miss Rimando, kanina siya mo, bago ka naging CEO ng St. Timothy, naging HR ka, magkano sweldo mo?
Mr. Chair, yung sweldo ko po noon, nasa 30 to 40 po.
1,000 a month. Correct. Dito sa nakalap kong SEC, ang amount paid sa sa record dito, 887 million. Paano ka nakakuha ng ganong kalaking pera? Paid up capital. Tama, paid up capital. Paid up capital. Saan ka kumuha ng ganitong kalaking pera?
Mr. Chair, yung 2025 na lang po yan. Bali, nung
Oo nga,
nag-umpisa
saan
po
ka nga
kami,
kumuha? Ang tanong ko sa'yo, saan ka kumuha ng pera?
Mr. Chair, meron naman pong income si St. Timothy po.
Hindi, pera mo to eh. I mean, iba pa yung pera ng subscription ni Mary Faith Glynn, Jerry Panty. Ikaw ang pinakamalaki, 887 million.
Mr.
Sino
Chair,
nagbigay din? Huwag na tayo magpaligoy-ligoy pa. Sino nagbigay ng pera sa'yo?
nakakayaman pong aminin, pero meron po akong hiniram na halaga sa tito ko po nung nagsisimula pa lang po ako na nagtayo po.
Magkano hiniram mo sa tito mo?
Noong una po ay nasa 7.7 million lang po.
Oo. O paano umabot ng 887 million?
Nung kumikita na po si St. Timothy, wala po akong nilalabas na sarili ko pong kita. Lahat po pinapasok ko din po dun sa corporation
Talaga?
po. Opo, Mr.
Magkano
Chair.
binabayad ng tax? Ano ba yan?
Mr. Chair, pwede ko po bang mag-refer dun sa financial
Sige,
statement
babalikan
po?
kita. Tapos nahiyan ako kay
Okay
Senator Raffy, okay?
Thank you po.
Senator Rafi.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Kanina nabanggit ni Senator Soto na yung dealer na inamin naman ng mga diskaya ang pinagkukunan nilang kanilang luxury vehicles ay yung company na involved sa pagpasok dito ng Ducati na hindi nagbayad ng tax kaya hinila kasi in-expose ko yon. So, my question dito sa mga taga sa diskaya, mag-provide kayo, are you willing to provide all those documents from the Bureau of Customs na to make sure na nagbayad kayo talaga nung tamang buwis doon sa mga luxury vehicles ninyo na pinalaway nyo sa taong bayan na 28 you said? And also, Mr. Chair, siguro patawag natin yung Bureau of Customs kasi malay mo, meron nga korupsyon doon sa mga project nila. Pati ba naman sa pagbayad ng buwis, lulukoyin pa tayo. So baka meron tayong mahila doon. Are you willing?
Yes po.
Okay. Number two, dito sa BIR, nabalitaan nyo, of course, last year, palumabas yung video na in-interview itong mga diskaya tungkol sa kanilang mga ari-arian na sobrang lavish. Nag-issue kayo ng LOA against them after na makita yung video? Letter of authority.
Letter of authority to a corporation.
But did you do that?
Your Honor, please.
Ginawa nyo ba yun para sa
Yes,
mga
Your
diskaya?
Honor. There was a letter of authority.
Ano pong lumitaw doon sa result ng
It is still an ongoing investigation, Your Honor.
1 year ago pa?
I think the LOA was issued 20, if I'm not mistaken, late 2024 or early 2025.
Kaya nga, bakit ang tagal? Samantalang pag nag-issue ka ng LOA sa mga Chinese, sa mga beer houses, in 2 weeks na natatapos agad. Siyempre, nagkakaroon ng under the table. So bakit dito ang tagal?
We observe some procedures.
No, I don't want to. Hindi acceptable yan. Marami akong kaibigan ng mga businessmen, mga Chinese karamihan na nagsusumbong sa akin. Pinapadala nyo ng LOA randomly kahit na alam nyo na walang kasalanan. Gusto nyo lang sigurong maharas or ma-check yung status ng kanilang tax payments. Initiate nyo ng LOA. In matters of 2 weeks, maximum 1 month, lumalabas ng resulta ng LOA, nagbabayad na yung Chinese na sinasabi nyo kulang at nagbabayad sila on the side kung kanino man yung Poncio Pilato. Now, dito sa Diskaya, inaabot kayo na matagal. Bakit tumatagal? Dahil nagtatawaran pa?
Most of this time that we're consuming, Your Honor, is gathering of some documents from third-party sources verifying the initial information gathered.
No, you don't gather documents. They are the ones who should provide you all the documents necessary for you to prove your point.
Yes, Your Honor, that's
Which
true.
you're doing it. Again, babalikan ko dun, ang tagal-tagal nyo mag-audit sa mga tulad ng mga diskaya, pero pag sa mga maliit na negosyante na gusto nyong harasin, ang bilis nyo agad maglabas ng LOA at saka yung result ng inyong investigation, sabi ko nga, 2 weeks lang. In fact, I can provide you names of people na pinirahan nyo dahil sa LOA na yan. Pero mga ito, ang tagal. Bakit nagtatawaran kayo?
No, the status of
No,
this
ang
ongoing
gusto ko next time,
investigation.
lahat ng mga contractors na na-issue nyo ng LOA, even DPWH officials, ilabas nyo na agad yung resulta. Huwag na patagalin pa. Huwag nang mag-antay pa kayo ng or something. Now, District Engineer ng DPWH, Assistant District Engineer ng DPWH, Bulacan. The name is Bryce. Etong taon to, meron siyang Ferrari, meron siyang Lamborghini at nakapangalan pa sa wife niya. Okay, alam niyo ba ito? Monitor niyo ito, mga taga-DPWH? His name is Bryce. And he owns a Lamborghini, he owns a Ferrari, and he goes to the casino almost every single night. At meron tayong mga video niya, pwede tayong humingi ng video niya sa Soler, sa Okada, at makikita yung pagmumukha niya doon sa VIP room.
For the
Hindi niyo monitor to?
For the information of Senator Tulfo, his real name is Bryce Erickson Hernandez.
There you go.
He is the Assistant District Engineer.
Andito ba siya?
He is not here.
Ito po yung district engineer, Your
No,
Honor, Mr.
ang
Chair.
tinatanong ni Senator Tulfo si Bryce.
Wala po yata.
Okay. So, my next question, wala pa. So, imbestigahan niyo po yon. Kaya naman, at saka gusto ko yung Ferrari niya sa Lamborghini hilain at i-auction in favor of the government kasi I'm sure yung pera yun galing sa korupsyon yun. Wala siyang karapatan na magkaroon ng ganong klaseng ari-arian tapos nagkakasino pa. Monitor niyo yun. Okay? Now, next, Iloilo City Mayor Raisa Treña said flood control projects in Iloilo under St. Timothy and Alpha and Omega are non-functional, which caused flooding worth 560 million. So, naka-recover na ba dito tayo in terms of warranty? DPWH? Yung sa project na yon?
Wala po akong idea, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Well, dapat magkaroon kayo ng idea by now. Alam niyo naman po, magkakaroon tayo ng hearing ganito. Dapat inimbestigan niyo lahat ng mga project na questionable. Ito, lumabas sa media to, nag-question ni Mayor Treñas. So, go and investigate this. Okay. Now, dalawa na lang. Paano tayo nakakabawi doon sa mga proyekto na mga ghost projects or yung mga delayed? Di ba, meron yung tinatawag na performance bond? So,
Meron din pong retention money na hindi marirelease kung hindi pa nakompleto yung project.
now, kung hindi pa nakumpleto ang project dahil delayed, di ba may tinatawag na liquidated damages? So,
Meron din po.
magkano na po nasingil doon sa mga liquidated damages and give me us a list of those projects na matagal ng delayed o yung iba pa ghost na dapat yan 1/10 of 1% per day. So kung yung project ay delayed na for 1 year, just imagine that's hundreds of millions na. Kung pag-ipon-ipon natin, are you doing that?
Ayun po ay kukunin natin ang datos sa mga implementing offices kung nakapag-apply po sila ng liquidated damages sa mga delayed projects, Your Honor.
Okay, 103 contractors, natanong ko na ito noon, hindi nyo ako nasagot kasi minadali ako noon. 103 contractors blacklisted. Okay, out of these 103 contractors blacklisted dahil nga hindi maganda yung kanilang trabaho, substandard and ghost projects, bakit isa lang ang flood control projects doon? Out of 103. At ngayon, pinag-uusapan natin sabog-sabog na napakarami pala mga flood control projects na nangyari sa ating bansa. And yet, sa 103 na na-flood down ng DPWH, isa lang bukod tangi ang may kinalaman sa flood control. Why?
Mr. Chair, Your Honor, hindi ko po masasagot. Wala po akong...
No, I asked this question before. Then, dapat nasagot nyo na by now. Kasi, tinanong ko na dapat prepared na kayo. 103, tapos isa lang ang flood control. Parang naglulukuhan tayo rito. Diba? So, next time, pwede siguro, Mr. Chair, obligahan natin mga ito na pag susunod na hearing, i-provide nyo sa amin ang reason kung bakit sa 103, isa lang ang flood control project na ano nyo, na flag down.
I-flag ko po sa Director ng Procurement Service, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Sino siguro sa DPWH in charge of that? Maybe you have to research and ask.
Procurement Service po yung ng Central Office po yung in charge ng siguro pagre-recommend. Of course, implementing office po ang makakaalam niyan kung sila ay kailangan i-blacklist o delay sila.
Kaya nga, kung kailan nila i-blacklist, so kailan i-blacklist, kaya nga 103 got blacklisted. But unfortunately, out of the 100, only one was involved in flood control project. So ano nangyari doon sa iba? Na pinag-uusapan natin ngayon by the hundreds na. Tama? You follow me? You know what I'm saying, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, next time. Siguro next time din, Mr. Chair, dalawa na lang, papatawag natin itong mga insurance companies.
That's a good idea.
Patawag natin itong mga insurance companies as well, kasi pagdating sa warranty retention money sa faulty projects, ang sinasabi, nakarating sa information, mabagal daw ang pagbayad nito mga insurance companies. Baka ito mga insurance companies, ito yung mga fly-by-night, ito house show na, which is also owned by some of the people from the DPWH. Kaya hindi nababayaran, nasasayang lang itong mga warranty faulty projects. Yung pag-warranty, pagpakabayad sa kanila. And then the last but not the least, a couple of months ago, nag-raid ang NBI sa Bulacan sa mga steel mills selling cheap, substandard steel. Okay.
Senator Rapi, the insurance commissioner, I think, is present.
Is there, nandiyan ba insurance commission? So bakit yun ang reklamo, Mr. What's your name, sir?
Regalado, sir.
Are you investigating itong mga insurance companies to make sure that they're legit, that they're capable, that meron silang kakayahan magbayad? Dahil ang reklamo din kasi bakit matagal ang pag-process ng pagbayad para dun sa warranty ay mabagal doon yung pag-process nitong mga insurance corporations.
We managed to settle the claims when they are filed with us. But ganito lang po yung proseso natin. Insurance companies are sureties. They only cover about 30% of the project. And then bawat risk po nila ay hanggang 250 million. Kami po, ang jurisdiction namin, ang pwede lang namin magamit is about 5 million. At yung iba po, they have to go to the civil courts to claim. Ang punto po dito is kung hindi makolekta sa mga kontraktor, pwede hong dumiretso ang DPWH sa amin para tulungan sila because these are all callable on demand. Yung po ang ating DPPB at DB.
Okay, meron naman pumunta taga DPWH para doon sa proseso na sabi ninyo.
The last time I checked, wala po kaming natatanggap.
Wala. Bakit wala? Ang dami mga projects na dapat kailangan mabayaran under warranty dahil palpak. And yet, sabi niyo wala pupunta.
Yeah, wala po.
At sinasabi ng DPWH, mabagal daw kasi magbayad yung insurance companies, and yet DPWH doesn't come to you.
Wala po ang DPWH. Usually ho, it's settled between the DPWH and the contractors.
So DPWH, paki-check bakit hindi lumalapit sa insurance company?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and last, yung mga cheap steel mills na ito'y paboritong puntahan ng mga loko-loko mga contractors. Alam niyo ito, tumatawa kayo ng ulo, especially dyan sa Bulacan, marami yan, nag-rate na nga yung NBI niya. Unfortunately, yung ginawa nilang rate, house siya lang. Matapos nilang rate, humingi na ng pera, and then umalis na. Ito ang nakakatakot, Mr. Chair, especially mga earthquakes, di ba, pina-expect natin na pwede mangyari.
Sigurado, sa Shopee Mall, ang prices lower than SRP. Sigurado sa Shopee Mall!
71 only. How many companies?
This is just for Alpha and Omega
Oh,
po.
what about the other companies? What about the other 8 remaining companies that you own?
I don't have the statistics for that because I was only called.
Meron ka 42 projects sa Bulacan. Yung bulk ng na-award na contract sa inyo ng DPWH, ang bulk mo nasa Bulacan. 42. Ha? Dalawa sa San Juan. Dalawa yata sa Quezon. Meron sa Ilocos Norte. Meron sa Caloocan. Meron sa Laguna. Yan, Bulacan lahat to. San Juan. Quezon City. Tsaka identical ang presyo, ha? Identical ang mga presyo dito. 77 million, 77 million, 72 million, 72 million.
So sabi ko, meron po kasi kaming information that a certain DE already confessed to you that the amount of 7.3 billion was used for ghost projects. 7.3 billion pesos. So on the assumption that each project will cost 100 million each, easily ang ghost projects po ay nasa vicinity of something like 70 ghost projects. Ang nangyari po, ang pinadala nyo ay dalawa lang. Pagkatapos, upon my insistence, nagpadala po kayo ng isang document na hindi ko po masyadong ma-figure out. Pero parang nag-i-indicate doon, you were saying that there are 17 or 15 projects na walang structure. Hindi ko po alam kung ang ibig sabihin nun, ghost projects. Pero malayo pa rin po doon sa estimates na inaasahan po ng committee. So, ang ginawa po namin, we utilize the data coming from the President's website. At doon po ay malinaw po na there are about 60 indicative of ghost projects. At ang iba po naman ay nakumpirma doon po sa report ni Senator Ping nung siya po ay nag-deliver ng privilege speech. Kaya sa listahan po namin ay dapat po mga 60 ghost projects sana ang ating pag-uusapan ngayon. Na sa ngayon po ay nakakalat sa maraming panig ng ating bansa. To the Department of Budget and Management, sana po meron kayong representative. You have submitted documents which include NEP and insertions of congressional initiatives in the General Appropriations Act. Pero ang kailangan po nating malaman, sino po ang naglagay ng mga insertions na ito at saang lugar ang sakop ng mga proyektong ito. The Filipino people deserve to know who orchestrated these budgetary insertions that may have facilitated the concentration of contracts. Hindi po namin nilalahat pero marami dito ang insertions na maanumalya. Mamaya po ay isa-isahin po natin. Yung difference po ng NEP na binigay na ceiling, for example, ng TBM sa DPWH, pagkatapos ikukumpara natin sa GAA, napakalaki po ng diferensya talaga. Hindi kami halos makapaniwala kung bakit meron na nga ceiling na binigay ang DBM. Pagdating sa GAA, katakot-takot na patong ang nangyari. Maring sagutin po yan siguro mamaya kung sino po yung representatives ng DBM at saka ng DPWH. Ang Bureau of Internal Revenue po ay kausap namin sapagkat kailangan din po nilang tumulong dahil po sa malawak at maanumalyang pagkakagawa ng mga flood control projects. Nakahanda po sila, sang-ayon po sa aming informal engagement sa kanila. Nandyan lang po sila sa paligid at nakahanda na mag-issue ng LOA sa mga individual contractors na inayahan po natin. Kailangan po nating ma-ensure na ang contractors po na bibigyan ng ganitong otoridad ay mga legitimate entities capable of fulfilling their tax obligations. Sa Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board, kung nandyan po kayo, you must restate for us the requirements for contractor accreditation and explain how these 15 contractors and even more obtain their licenses across different categories. You have publicly stated that you will conduct an investigation yourselves. Pero paano natin masasabi na walang conflict of interest kung meron sa inyo ang contractor din nakasama po sa 15 na na-identify? Malinaw po ang batas, Republic Act 4566. as we will have to read it in conjunction with RA 6713. Kailangan po kahit na contractor na member po ng board ninyo ay meron pong divestment of interest. Hindi naman po, kahit alam namin na pinapayagan naman po na ma-appoint kayo na board member sa pickup kahit contractor kayo, that you will have to read it also within the spirit of Republic Act 6713. Kailangan po naka-divest kayo. At ang divestment, alam naman po natin, up to 4th degree of consanguinity or affinity. Pagka hindi po ganon, hindi po tunay na divestment yun. Kaugnay na rin po namin dito ang Bureau of Immigration and Deportation. We have requested the immediate issuance of immigration lookout bulletin orders. Kailangan naming malaman kung sino ang mga nagbabalak na tumakbo para umiwas sa pananagutan. Meron din po kaming informal discussion sa Anti-Money Laundering Council. Sila po ay nakahanda rin at ang kanila pong assurance sa amin, minomonitor po nila ang ginagawa nating proceedings. At kinakailangan lang nila isang formal letter. Pero kahit wala pa po yun, nagmo-monitor na sila at nag-uumpisa na sila. Kami po humihingi ng tulong sa kanila para matrack natin ang financial flows that may have been used to keep the operations of these contractors appearing very, very clean. Ang pera ng taong bayan ay hindi dapat nagiging daan para sa pandaraya. Sa Insurance Commission din po ay nakikipag-ugnayan kami para po ma-regulate po ninyo yung pag-i-issue ng mga surety bonds or performance bond na sila yung mag-guarantee po sa pagkukumpleto ng mga projects. Hindi po ba kailangan ninyo ang notice of termination and declaration of default bago ninyo makolekta sa DPWH and performance bonds? Yung Commission on Audit po, talagang malaki po ang aming inaasahan sa inyo. Nag-special fraud audit kayo. Nasaan na po yung fraud audit na inaanunsyo ninyo? Sabi nga po ni Senator Mix nung nakaraang hearing, we must address the elephant in the room. Meron pong, ito po, allegation lang, kailangan din nating malaman. Yung asawa po ng isang commissioner ng COA po ay isang contractor din. Wala po tayong conclusion dito. Lahat po sana ito ay maayos nating ma-imbestiga lahat. Kasi parang may conflict of interest nga naman doon. Paano i-audit po yung trabaho po ng contractor. Nakikita po namin yung mga pattern. Puro pangako naman yung paggagawa ng investigation. Yun pong concentration ng 100 billion sa kontrata among the 15 contractors is not a statistical anomaly. It is evidence of systemic manipulation of our procurement process. Hindi po ito aksidente, hindi ito kaguluhan lang. Ito ay sistematikong pandarambong sa taong bayan. Sa hearing po nito, we demand the following: complete disclosure of all ghost projects, not selective submissions. Full identification of officials responsible for GAA insertions, comprehensive reporting on regulatory compliance and oversight failures, immediate action on immigration lookout bulletins, transparent cooperation with anti-money laundering and internal revenue investigations, concrete measures for conflict of interest resolution, decisive administrative action against complicit officials, forfeiture of performance or surety bonds as necessary. Sa lahat po ng mga opisyal at ibang resource persons na nandito ngayon, huwag ninyo kaming subukan. Ang taong bayan po ay nagbabantay at hindi namin po tatanggapin ang mga dahilan at palusot. This committee's patience with bureaucratic stonewalling has reached its limit. We expect substantive answers, truthful answers, concrete actions, and genuine accountability. The Filipino people have suffered long enough under a system that allows a select few to profit while communities drown in floods and could have prevented with properly implemented projects. Ang katotohanan na hindi pwedeng itago, ang ustisya ay hindi pwedeng ipagliban. I now call upon the resource persons to come forward and fulfill their obligations to this committee and to the Filipino people. Maraming salamat po. We now, Director General, we now to consider the motu proprio inquiry in aid of legislation on the Philippines underwater. We need to acknowledge the witnesses and resource persons.
Order food you love with Food Panda. Download the app and order now.
Mr. Chairman, may I proceed? Proceed, Director General.
From the Commission on Audit, we have Ms. Tracy Ann Sunico representing the chairman. She is Acting Assistant Director, Cluster 4, Defense and Security, National Government Audit Sector, NGAs. With her,
Will she be in a position to answer for the Commission on Audit? Is she authorized to answer for the Commission on Audit?
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning
Thank you.
po.
with her is Ms. Cinderella Esperanza A. Santos, Audit Team Leader, DPWH Bulacan, First DEO, Malolos City. From the Insurance Commission, Attorney Reynaldo A. Regalado, Commissioner. From the Department of Budget and Management, Mr. Yusek Rolando Toledo.
Likewise, sir, you are authorized to speak for your department.
Yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
From the Department of Public Works and Highways, Secretary Manuel Bonoan. Undersecretary Maria Catarina Cabral, Planning, Public-Private Partnership and Information Management Service. Director Ramon Ariola III, Project Director, Flood Control Management Cluster, UPMC. Luz De La Rosa, Director, Internal Audit Service. Regional Director Roselier Tolentino, Regional Director of Region 3. Regional Director Jovel Mendoza, Regional Director Region 4A. Regional Director Virilio Eduarte, Regional Director Region 5. Engineer Henry Alcantara, former District Engineer, Bulacan 1st District Engineering Office. Engineer Jason Hauco, Officer in Charge, Office of the District Engineer, Bulacan 1st District Engineering Office. Engineer Norberto Santos, Chief Planning and Design Section, Bulacan 1st District Engineering Office. Engineer R.J. Damasi, Project Engineer, Bulacan 1st District Engineering Office. Engineer Merg Jaron Laos, Materials Engineer, Bulacan 1st District Engineering Office. And Maria Cristina May Pineda, Cashier 3, Bulacan 1st District Engineering Office. From the Bureau of Internal Revenue, we have with us Commissioner Romeo D. Lumagi Jr. From the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical and Astronomical Service, Price. Hasn't arrived yet, Your Honor. An invitation was... Oh. From Dos Pag-asa, Engineer Roy Badilla. From Metro Manila Development Authority, Attorney Romando Artes. From River Basin Control Office, Dr. Civilio D. David Jr. From the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board, PCAB, Dr. Pericles Dakay, Chairman. From the construction companies, Alex Apelido, President, Legacy Construction Corporation. Ms. Cesara Rowena Discaya, President of Alpha and Omega General Contractor and Development Corporation. Mr. Alan Girante, Owner Proprietor of QM Builders. Mr. Ernie Bagao, Owner Proprietor EGB Construction Corporation. From High Tone Construction and Development Corporation, Mr. Edgar Acosta is represented by Mr. Edsel Marbella. Mr. Wilfredo Natividad, 888 Construction Supply Inc. Mr. Romeo Miranda, President AMO Royal Crown Monarch Construction and Supplies Corporation. Ms. Marjorie Samidan, President MC Samidan Construction. Mr. Ryan Willie D. Uy, Proprietor Road Edge Trading and Development Services. Mr. Alvin Diego, Authorized Managing Officer, Silver Wolves Construction Corporation. Ms. Melanie Raimundo, Authorized Managing Officer of Raymond Builders. Your Honor, we also have here the presence of Mr. Mark Alan Arevalo, General Manager of Wawaw Builders. And from the DPWH.
Before that, where is the owner of Wawaw? Mr. Arevalo? Is he here? You come forward. Is he the owner of the construction company?
Title is General Manager, Your Honor.
Okay.
Those are all that are present, Mr. Chair.
Before we continue, let me acknowledge the presence of Senator Bato de la Rosa. You may want to administer the oath of other respondents who may not have taken their oath in the
Yes, Your Honor.
last hearing.
Your Honor, before the oath, I would like also to inform that there are about 4 contractors against whom subpoenas were served, but they are not here right now.
Can you please, Mr. Secretary, with all due respect, Mr. Chair, can you please mention the names of those?
Yes, Your Honor, if I may proceed. Ms. Maria Roma Angeline Armando, Owner Manager St. Timothy Construction Corporation, his subpoena was served on August 22nd. Mr. Yomir Villanueva, President of Top Notch Catalyst Builders Inc. Excuse me. His subpoena was served August 22nd.
I think the other one is here.
Okay. Mr. Lawrence Lubiano, President Center Waste Construction.
He's here, no? What about those officials invited from the DPWH who are not here as of this moment?
Honor from the Your Honor, before I go there, to complete the list, Aderma of San West is also not here.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm the authorized officer, Your Honor, of SunWest Inc.
Where is the owner?
Miss Alcaraz, the president, Your Honor,
Where
is
is she?
coming. She's
Where?
just a minute away, Your Honor.
We cannot accept representatives here.
Yes, Your Honor. She's arriving anytime now. Anytime now, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you.
Mr. Chair, I noticed that some of these, they're not owners, Mr. Chair. They're like managing the officer, director, president. Can we invite the owners? Why? I mean, this is a full-blown hearing, and yet they only send representatives. We want, Mr. Chair, if possible, I manifest that we invite them here or subpoena the owners, not these representatives, Mr. Chair, because there will be questions we'll be asking later that they won't be able to answer, Mr. Chair. They might tell us like, papaalam pa sa ganito, kakausapin namin. We need the owners here, the proprietors, Mr. Chair.
That's correct, Your Honor. I think we made clear from the beginning that those invited are the owners or beneficial owners of these initial 15 construction companies, although they are not limited to 15, I suppose. So kung kayo po ang dumating, representative lang kayo, sana meron kayong dala-dala na dokumento na kayo ay makapagsasalita in their behalf, na ang sasabihin nyo will bind the company. Okay din sa amin yun. Pero kung wala kayong ganon, pasensya na po, ang kailangan dito talaga ay yung may-ari na talagang sasagot sa mga tanong namin. Thank you.
Mr. Chair, isa pa, sabi po ng DG po natin, Director General, meron po yatang 4 na pinadala na sa PINA pero hindi pa rin po sumipot.
What is the pleasure of the body in connection with those recalcitrants?
I move, Mr. Chair, that we issue a warrant of arrest for these people who refuse to attend despite the fact that we have already sent a subpoena, Mr. Chair.
I second the motion.
There's a motion to issue warrant of arrest to those invited resource persons, and the second, the motion is adopted.
Mr. Chair, may I know who else from the Department of Public Works who were invited but are not here as of this moment?
Mr. Chair, if I may continue about the officers of the Public Works. Those who are not here but who were invited are Regional Director Gerard Opulencia, OIC Regional Director, National Capital Region.
I think he is there. Somebody signaling.
Okay, thank you. Engineer JP Mendoza, Chief Construction Division, Bulacan First District Engineering Office.
Is he here? Maybe those who are here present, maybe they can sit down in front of us in the gallery, sa VIP gallery. Dun, yung mga wala namang business dyan sa gallery, tumayo na lumipat sa'yo. Ibang upuan.
Mr. Juanito Mendoza, Accountant 3, Bulacan First District Engineering Office.
Is he here? Where is Mr. Juanito?
Juanito Mendoza and GP Mendoza, Your Honor.
Is Mr. Juanito Mendoza present?
Let me acknowledge the presence of Senator J.B. Ejercito.
Who else, Mr. Secretary?
That is all, Mr. Chair. Number 18, Bryce Hernandez is here, Your Honor. Engineer Bryce Erickson Hernandez.
Where is he?
Wala. He's not yet here. I'm sorry.
Where is Mr. Hernandez?
He's former Assistant District Engineer, Bulacan First District Engineering Office.
Okay. If he's not here until 10 o'clock, we issue warrant of arrest.
To observe proper procedures, we have to complement the original motion to hold these persons invited but did not care to present themselves today. They should be all cited in contempt, preparatory to the issuance of a warrant of arrest for purposes of procedures.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, for correcting me on that. May we know, Mr. Chair, who are these people who were invited yet failed to show up again despite of the subpoena issued by the Office of the Senate President, Mr. Chair? Can we ask the Secretary?
Your Honor, if I may proceed. A subpoena was served on Maria Roma Angeline Rimando, owner-manager of Timothy Construction Corporation, August 22, 2025. She is not here. Number one. And number two, a subpoena against Yumir Villanueva, President Top-Notch Catalyst Builders. A subpoena was served also on August 22nd. Mr. Lawrence Lubiano, President Center Waste Construction and Development Corporation. Already? Okay. Sorry, so that's two. Aderma Angeli Alcazar, President CEO SunWest. A subpoena was served. But she's already here. Okay, thank you. Mr. Edgar Acosta is not here, but he is represented by Mr. Edsel Marbella, Hightone Construction and Development Corporation. And then Mr. Mark Alan Arevalo, Wawaw Builders is, I think, already here. No?
Mr. Chair.
Sir?
Thank you. If the motion of Senator Tolpo was recalled, then may I move to cite in contempt all these absent invitees so that warrants can be issued against them, Mr. President, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
Second the motion.
So, sa motion, it has been seconded that all persons invited and properly served subpoena but did not appear in today's hearing are all cited in contempt in preparation for the eventual issuance of a warrant of arrest.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Ulitin lang po namin dun sa mga in-invite natin na mga contractors belonging to the initial 15. Yung iba nga po ngayon, hanggang ngayon ay nagmamatigas pa na ayaw pumunta rito. Para po maipakita namin ang kaseryosohan ng pagdinig na ito. Gusto nga namin i-accommodate kayo para sa ganon, matukoy natin talaga kung sino talaga ang mas malaki ang pananagutan sa napakalaking pinsala na nagawa ng pagbaha sa ating bansa sapagkat hindi naman talaga nagawa ang mga projects ang ayon sa dapat mangyari. Yung mga projects dapat maproteksyonan ng communities, ngunit ang nangyari, kabaligtaran.
New backpack for school, and I ended up picking this one from Temu for only 31 pesos. I loved that it had a bunch of different compartments, and I was actually pretty surprised by how much it could hold. I think it would also make a great bag for work or shorter trips too. If you're interested, I'll have it linked for you guys below.
Kanina po, binabanggit ko na marami na kaming kinausap na mga ehensya ng ating pamahalaan. Yung AMLAC po nakahanda sangayon sa due process na hinihingi na ngayon ay kanilang pinatutupad na kayo po'y kanilang tinutugay-gayan na mapipris po ang inyong mga assets. Nag-call na rin po kami ng outlook sa immigration. Sa mga kapatid, lahat po ng maaayensang dapat nakausapin ay nandyan na. Ang pick-up, nakahanda po kayong ipa-revoke lahat ang mga lisensya sa sandaling mapatunayan natin. Ang DPWs may karapatang mag-blacklist yan sa ilalim ng kanilang pamamahala. Pwede po namin sigurong sabihin na makipagtulungan na kayo. Sa tingin namin, kayo naman ang hindi most guilty. So siguro pwede nating pag-usapan na sa ngayon, iniisip namin, baka para lang maingganyo kayo makipag-cooperate. Sabihin na natin, wala mo ng criminal prosecution. Kasi po, plunder lahat ang lalabas nito eh. Bilyon-bilyong piso po ito. Kaya kung sakali po na kayo ay ma-prosecute, puro plunder po ito. Alam namin na mabigat ito. Inaasahan nyo ba na kayo lang ang magdudusa dito? Kaya kung magturo kayo halimbawa ng mas may malalaking pananagutan dito, sino sa DPWH ang may direktang may kagagawa nito? Ituro po ninyo. Sino po sa mga funders, sino po mga politiko na may kagagawa nito? Ituro po ninyo. Kayo ang magiging liability nyo lang, siguro civil damages. Kung papayag kayo, you indemnify the government. Ibalik nyo yung pera na nawala. Patulong kayo sa mga insurance companies na nag-post ng mga bonds para hindi kayo masyadong masaktan. Kung matutukoy pa ninyo kung sino-sino yung mga yan, sa tulong ng Insurance Commission. Ibig ko sabihin, para hindi kayo ang magigitin lang ng leeg, magturo na kayo. Yan po yung gusto naming mangyari rito. Bagamat meron pong nagbigay na ng mga feelers, ngunit hindi namin alam kung paano namin kayo matutulungan hanggat hindi po kayo magsasabi talaga. Meron po talagang sumulat sa amin na nagsasabi na gusto na nilang magtapat, ngunit ang sabi nila, nanganganib po ang buhay namin at buhay ng aming pamilya. So kayo po ang magdesisyon diyan. So let's proceed. Sino po ang gustong makapagtanong?
Before that, Mr. Chair, would like to request the COMSEC to administer the oath to all resource persons present here today.
May I proceed, Mr. Chair? To all those who are here for the first time, kindly stand and raise your right hand. Stand, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in this proceeding? Thank you. For the record, everyone said yes, Your Honor.
The minority there may want to... Ikaw muna.
With the permission of the chairman and of course our President Pro Tem, I'm very much concerned about the legislation that we can come up with, Your Honor, Mr. Chairman. There has been a brewing controversy, not only with the DPWH, but also with the attached agency under the TTI, and particularly PICAP, which was created by Republic Act 4566 in 1965. As a matter of fact, in that Republic Act, the 3 board members of PICAP should be submitted to the Commission on Appointments, which they have never done. It was amended by PD 1746 in 1980, but I think it's about time we amend this, Your Honor, Mr. Chairman. Right now, the PICAP, the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board, is under the CIAP, the Construction Industry Authority of the Philippines, which is an attached agency to the TTI. Palagay ko, after this series of questions that I would like to propose, Mr. Chairman, we would be able to come up with a law or an amendment to 4566 so that we may streamline these issuances of licenses and the like as far as contractors are concerned. So with your permission, may I proceed now?
Proceed.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman, the Alpha and Omega construction and the St. Timothy constructions were included in the top 15 flood control contractor list by President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. On the SEC papers, ibang owners and composition of the company, but in actuality, alam naman ng lahat na iisa lang ang may-ari nito. Alpha and Omega, St. Matthew, St. Timothy, and St. Gerard Construction Corporations were registered in the SEC and pick up with different addresses, but all in Pasig City. However, in the 2022 case of St. Timothy et al. Versus the BIR, with CTA case number 10472, iisa lang ang address nila lahat. Number 35 Tagco Compound, Jacinto Street, Malinaw, Pasig City. Now, my question for pickup is this. For pickup and the SEC, do you agree that there is material misrepresentation? Saan sila hahabulin kung iba-ibang ginagamit na address?
Mr. Chair, may I request my Executive Director to answer?
What is the name of the person who will reply to the query of Senator Soto?
Your Honor, is Attorney Herbert Matienzo, the Executive Director of the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board.
You are the chairman. You cannot answer for that. Engineer Taka, you come in with very strong credentials. As a matter of fact, friends of mine have been calling me, telling me that you are a man of honesty and integrity. Why are you pointing to your executive director?
Our Executive Director runs the day-to-day activities of PICAP, Your Honor.
Was he administered the oath? Not yet. Mr. Chairman, may we ask that the person that Engineer Dakay would like to answer be administered the oath?
Before we continue, Senator Soto, let me just acknowledge the presence of Senator Risa Ontiveros and Senator
Morning,
Angie
Chair.
Marcos.
Where is he? You swear or affirm to tell the truth, though?
Serena Fletcher, you brought this on yourself.
Who are you?
I'm your father. You ungrateful girl. Stop pretending to be crazy. Do you really think I'll believe a carriage fall scrambled your brain?
You hit me?
What if I did? I'm your father. You're my child. I'll hit you if I want to.
Looks like you used to hit me a lot.
Serena, Clara, and I are truly in love. How could you poison her out of jealousy?
The moment of truth, and he makes it.
So the question, Mr. Chairman, there is material misrepresentation, is it not? Saan sila hahabulin? O iba-iba ginagamit nilang address?
Good morning, sir. I would like just to confirm, sir, that we are unaware of the CTA case filed by St. Timothy in the Court of Tax Appeals. In that regard, sir, we will check onto this, sir, and verify po the address that was in our database. But considering, sir, that the address that was given to us remains to be there, sir, then
You are allowed to sit down, please.
Morning, sir. Herbert Matienzo po, Executive Director of the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board. With regard to the case po filed with the CTA, the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board is unaware of the filing of the case po of St. Timothy against the BIR. But then again, sir, we will look into that case, check the addresses po given, and in case there is a misrepresentation, sir, then the pickup has following the rules on license contracting.
Therefore, your answer to my question is a yes.
Yes, sir.
But you're saying that you're not aware of the CTA case?
Yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Chair.
Brad, you're under oath, huh?
Yes, sir. We are not. I am not aware
I
of
was given a different information by the palace. Friday afternoon, after you guys met me in the morning.
We will check our record, sir.
I'm warning you, Brad. Be careful, huh? Basta you answer it truthfully, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. You're not aware of the St. Timothy case?
I am personally not aware of the St. Timothy case filed with the
I'll hold you to that. All right? Okay, now. Also, the mentioned companies, including Elite Construction Corporation, have different authorized managing officers to represent the contractors. But the beneficial owner is the same. It has interlocking directorship. May corporate layer ba? Are you aware of this scheme, Engineer Takay?
No, sir, we're not.
So where are your mechanisms to flag companies misrepresenting through corporate layerings or fronting? Because it seems that the contractors, they just make another corporation and even sole proprietorship if you deny them their license.
Actually, Your Honor, we operate on the presumption of regularity. We have a checklist of documents that they have to submit via an online portal, and these are evaluated for actually their style and substance. And if the papers and the documents are found to be regular, then there is a recommendation for the approval of your license.
But Mr. Chairman, Engineer Dakay, in the IRR governing licensing of contractors in the Philippines, Section 3.3, letter K says, the licensee must at all times observe and adhere to the letters and spirit of the Code of Ethics for contractors. PCAB is the circumvention of the law by misrepresentation of address and composition of the corporation. Isn't that this a violation of this section?
It certainly is, Your Honor.
It is. Okay. Now, regarding the equipment capacity requirement, also, as stated in Section 4.5D of the IRR, the invoice of each equipment and its certification of registration with its official receipt are required. So again, I ask the pickup, if you already reviewed, scrutinized, and compared all the equipment documents of Elite Construction, Alpha and Omega, St. Matthew, St. Timothy, and St. Gerard Construction, these corporations, ang office, iisa lang ang building nila. Hindi kaya pare-pare yung equipment lang ang pinakita at sinabi sa inyo?
Your Honor, they are asked to submit a certification registration for each unit of equipment. And
certification, but you do not inspect.
You mean, Your Honor, the actual
Basically, yes.
units? No, Your Honor.
You do not. Ito isa sa mga nakikita natin nagiging problema natin dito, Your Honor, Mr. President. Now, all of this, ang pagkakaalam nga namin, ang may-ari nito ay sila Mrs. Diskaya. Ano? And Mrs. Diskaya is here. So, pwede po bang, Mrs. Diskaya, pwede po bang ibalita nyo sa amin, ikwento nyo sa amin yung napanood namin sa inyo sa television na sinasabi ninyo. Kailan po kayo unang nagkaroon ay kumita ng bilyon sa construction industry? Anong taon po yun?
Good morning po. Bilyon po.
Kwento, narinig po namin sa television, sinasabi nyo sa interview nyo dahil tinanong kayo kung anong naging gateway para gumanda ang buhay nyo. Sabi nyo kayo hindi naman nakakaangat ng araw. At tapos sabi noong DPWH na kami. Yun po yung sagot ninyo eh. So, at tinanong kung magkano at sabi nyo bilyon. Kailan po itong unang bilyon na kumita kayo sa DPWH?
For the knowledge of everyone, so St. Gerard, Alpha and Omega, we have been in the construction business for 23 years. So I would presume that in the 23 years, pwede naman siguro kami po kumita. Yung billion, when I said DPWH, because prior to that, we were in local government. So ang hirap makasingil sa local government. They spliced the video that was taken of me and just mentioned the DPWH. So, contractor na po kami for 23 years.
So you're saying that the television station and the persons interviewing you edited your answers?
I think so, sir. Kasi I did mention that I was doing local government as well as private po.
Yeah, if I may, with
the permission of the chairman, Senator President Pro Tem.
Ma'am Sara, ano ba naging trabaho niyo bago kayo pumasok sa mga kontrata sa gobyerno?
My father was a contractor before.
Kontrata rin
Pero
siya?
yes po,
Kontrata rin sa
for
DPWH?
LGU po. LGU, and then ako, I worked sa ibang bansa. Yun po.
Anong work mo sa ibang bansa?
I was a dental receptionist and an orthodontic nurse.
So you are a doctor? Nurse?
No po.
Yung asawa mo, ano trabaho?
He works sa isang development corporation. And him and his brother were parang private contractors sa subdivision namin.
Paano kayo, how were you enticed to join the mga kontrata sa DPWH? Who influenced you?
Wala naman po. Nakita namin on PhilJeps na may mga projects na pwede palang mag-join. So we joined the bidding na we know that we were qualified for.
Alright, Mr. Chair, I would like to reserve all my questions if my turn comes already.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, to continue. Senator, Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Chairman,
okay, with the permission of the
Senator-
Minority Leader.
So, Minority Leader. Ma'am, very clear man yun sa video na sinabi mo. Kung kailan kayo kumita ng malaki. Sabi mo, noong nag-DPWH na kami. Ngayon, gusto mong i-attribute yung wealth ninyo going back noon pa sa tatay mo, nung nagsimula kayo ganon. Pero very clear, the video won't lie. Sinabi mo, noong nag-DPWH na kami.
Yes po.
So, kailan ba kayo nag-DPWH?
Parang sometime in 2012, nag-start kami with DPWH.
Can you be definite with your answer? Parang 2012 o please, because you're under oath, please.
Yes po.
Make sure of your answers.
Sometime in 2012, we started with DPWH. We started with joining biddings. Pero prior to that, we were with local government.
Yung mga flood control projects, kailan kayo nag-engage ng flood control projects sa DPWH?
Siguro mga 2016 onwards.
Please make sure of your answer.
Yes po, 2016 onwards po.
2016 onwards?
Yes po.
2016 onwards. May follow-up
Yes,
ka
sir.
ba?
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Alright. Kasi based on your... Una sa lahat, ano, would like to clear the reason that we're asking you this, you know, and centering on you at the start. Ganon din ang gagawin namin takbo doon sa ibang mga kontratista rito na naimbitahan natin na nasa top 15 ng presidente. Nasa top 15 ng presidente, may mga flood control projects, mayroong guni-guni, mayroong ghost, mayroong nagawa, may nagawang palpak, okay, may nagawang tama. Ngayon, tapos narinig namin yung kwento sa television na tungkol doon sa sinasabi nyo na napakarami ninyong kinita at ika nga sa DPWH to 2016 kayo nag-umpisa sa DPWH, pero yung mga pinakitang mga sasakyan ninyo ay 2022, 2025, 2024. So lately yung matindi, hindi po ba, na mga income ninyo? Mga anong taon kaya sa tingin ninyo? What year would you say that you were able to engage or be able to get projects from the DPWH for flood control projects? What year?
Yun nga po, nag-start kami makakuha ng pailan-ilan, pero 2016 po onwards po. Yes.
2016 onwards. In 2017, how much did you pay the BIR on your income tax?
Sorry, I don't have the data on me right now kasi I have an accountant that handles that po. Pero I can get it for you.
Yes, please. May we request that
Yes po.
we find out how much your income taxes were paid from that time, 2016 to the present. No?
Okay.
All right. Now, Mr. Chairman, in 2015, St. Gerard, which you own also, no, Mrs. Discaya, was suspended by the DPWH. In 2020, they were blacklisted by the DPWH. However, St. Gerard's pickup license was renewed and is valid from July 1, 2023 to January 28, 2026. For St. Timothy, which you also own, it was found out by the President that the 2023 Bulacan River project amounting to 96.4 million was deemed completed even in more than 200 meters of revetment were not built. St. Timothy's pickup license was also renewed 2025 to 2027. So, Engineer Takay, what is the basis for the renewal despite the issues in their previous projects?
Sir? Mr. Chair?
Engineer Takay, can you not answer? You're the chairman. Bakit ito executive director ang pinasasagot niya na pinasasagot?
Yeah, The blacklist that was issued by the DPWH, Your Honor, has certain time limitations. So once a notice that the project has been completed, then the blacklist is lifted. And PICAP actually limit of responsibility is we can only institute disciplinary action upon a complaint or a verified violation.
Ibig sabihin, pag walang nagko-complain, sige lang na sige.
Mr. Chair.
That is the limit of our responsibility, Your Honor.
The IRR, Section 4.2 states that disqualification under letter CA, involvement in any construction, malperformance of grave consequence. Because under this section, hindi sila, are they not disqualified for renewal?
The blacklist, Your Honor, is issued by the DPWH. If the blacklist is lifted by the implementing agency, then their licenses can be renewed. However, we also have another mechanism that if there is a verified complaint or a complaint from the LGUs or from the implementing agency, then we hear the case and then apply the penalties that are commensurate to the offenses that are being committed. For example, Your Honor, the DOLI reports to us a lot of infractions that are committed by contractors, such as unlicensed contractors implementing construction work, unsafe practices resulting in the death of people in the workplace, and we act upon that immediately. In fact, Your Honor, we submitted, upon the request of the BIR, we submitted last July 25 our transmittal regarding the request for the documents of the construction group of Vizcaya, because if and when the Bureau finds out that their papers are not actually compatible to the papers that are submitted at the PICAP, then we will suspend or revoke all of their licenses automatically, because there is now complaint. And we have communicated with the Bureau. In fact, I have met with Commissioner Lumagi once, and we have responded to their letter, and along with our letter, we have submitted reams of documents for the Bureau to review, Your Honor.
Mr. Chair,
Mr. Chair, with the
Wait, before
minority leader.
before we proceed, let me acknowledge first the presence of our majority leader. A quick question, Commissioner.
Order food you love, Food Panda. Download the app and order now.
Yung imposition ng suspension is Section 99 ng RA 12009. Blacklisting is under Section 100, correct? Pareho namang nalilif ang suspension and blacklisting. There's no problem there because it's in the law. I think the trajectory of the Senator Soto's question, kung paano natin madidisiplina. Why don't you, for example, resort to Section 101 of the same Republic Act? Kasi dito sinasabi niya, imposition of blacklisting with perpetual disqualification. I believe kung ang pinag-uusapan ay ghost projects. Kasi makikita mo pagka blacklisting and perpetual disqualification, dapat recidivist na siya, ulit-ulit na siya, 3 or more. Kapag ghost projects ang pinag-uusapan, I think this is 10 times over. Halimbawa, nakalagay dito sa blacklisting, corrupt, fraudulent, collusive, and coercive practices. Katulad ng ghost, drawing up or using forged documents. Ghost projects. Hindi po pwedeng mag-apply yung Section 101, but there is a perpetual disqualification of this. You have to look into this. Yun siguro ang gusto mong puntuan,
Yes, sir.
Senator, di ba?
Yes, sir. Mr. Chairman, thank you,
And
sir.
then I think we have to put a limit muna, sir. Kasi medyo gusto nang magtanong
Sige.
yung iba.
Sige,
Makakabalik ka naman, boss.
I'll try to wind up for a while.
Yes.
Marami pa po akong tanong eh. My point here is that I want to amend the law creating the pickup. Kailangan lagyan ng mas matinding power, mas maraming koordinasyon at coordinate sa DPWH, hindi lang sa DTI. So my line of questioning is towards that. Kung ano mga naging performance nyo, ang ginagawa ninyo, paano nyo dinidisqualify, paano yung license ninyo. I heard you have 45,000 accredited contractors nationwide. Mambigat eh. At tapos, ang sabi ninyo, maliit na kumpanya kayo. Maliit na agency lang kayo. Tatlo yung board member nyo. Yung 2 board member mo, are you aware that they are contractors also? Engineer Dakay?
Yes, Your Honor. I am aware. In fact, EGP has actually filed a voluntary leave of absence the day after their name appeared on the list of.
So when they were appointed by whoever, President Duterte or President Marcos, because I know for a fact you were appointed by President Duterte originally, di ba?
We'll give you more time, Senator Soto, para yung iba gustong magtanong.
Sige.
Let me just re-emphasize, lahat po dapat makapagtanong, but ilimit muna natin sa first 5 minutes. Pagkatapos pag may time tayo, balikan po natin ang bawat isa. Senator Tulfo.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For pickup kay Engineer Dakay, alam niyo, Engineer Dakay, kung gugustuhin, may pamamaraan. It says in Section 29, Republic Act number 4566, pwede po kayo mag-imbestiga at gumawa po ng aksyon, suspension, revocation of license, kung meron po mga report. Tama po?
Yes, Your Honor.
Alright. So, nasa inyong kamay kung pwede nyong i-revoke. Hindi po ba kayo nag-iimbestiga na maaring yung ilang mga tao ninyo ay naareglo at nababayaran kaya bigay na lang na lisensya? Take the case po dito sa Diskaya. 3 na po ang kumpanya, isa lang may-ari. Pag the blacklisted apply. So, ibig sabihin po ba kung may kumpanya ako, mabablacklist, gagamit lang ako ng ibang pangalan, mag-a-apply ako, pwede na naman. And then I can apply again, same project or same agency, kahit na na-blacklist ako ng DPWH. Ganun po ba? You tell me.
No, Your Honor. PCAB is also a quasi-judicial body, and we do a lot of investigations, and we also resolve a lot of cases.
Investigation siguro sa mga maliliit, pero kapag mga malalaki na kagaya nito, wala ho kami naririnig. Bakit 15 po sila na nagkonsabahan, binulsa yung pera ng bayan, 1.3 trillion, wala tayong narinig. Ngayon, nandito kayo, nagpapaliwanag, sasabihin nyo, meron kayong quasi-judicial. Nasaan yung quasi-judicial? Bakit yung pinayagan nangyari? 2022 hanggang 2025, 3 years, engineer. Wala kayong ginawa, hindi nyo kinansela yan. Yung isang kumpanya, tatlo pa. Yung isang may-ari. Wala kayong ginawa. Ngayon, pinapakita yung sa amin dito na meron kayong ganito, meron kayong... Nasaan yun sinasabi mo? 3 years.
I understand very well your concerns, Your Honor, and I appreciate that very much. However, PCAB does not play any part in the implementation of the project.
I'm not saying part of the implementation. Yung pag-apply lang at engineer ng license. Kasi pag na-blacklist yung... Gano'n naman ho, hindi nyo ba alam na gano'n ang kalakaran ngayon? Or you don't have any idea na pag na-blacklist itong kumpanya na ito, gagamit ng ibang kumpanya o magbubukas ng ibang kumpanya. Alam niyo ba yun? Hindi. You know that, right?
We hear that every now and then, Your Honor.
You hear that, but you don't investigate. Na pag na-blacklist ng DPWH o ng kung anong ehensya, papalit ng pangalan or tatayo ng pangalan para makapasok ulit.
Actually, Your Honor, when a company is blacklisted by any government agency, then we actually suspend their licenses.
Well, hindi ko maintindihan na engineer, wala naman po na suspend sa 15 na yan eh, di po ba? Wala ako hindi ko alam kung nagtatanga-tangahan kayo, hindi nyo alam trabaho o natapalan lahat ng mga mata ninyo ng salapi, kaya o ganon. Balikan kita mamaya, Mr. Chair. I'd like to go to direct this question to Ms. Zara Diskaya. So ma'am, nung ma-blacklist po isang kumpanya nyo, ganun po ba ang SOP ninyo? Magtayo na lang ng ibang kumpanya para makasali kaya dumami ang kumpanya nyo? Or kaya kayo nag-apply ng mga lisensya dito sa pickup ay para may maparentahan po kayo na mga lisensya po ninyo? Kasi napakadami po, Ms. Diskaya, yung inyong proyekto kung saan-saan na, abay, dahil nyo pa yung gobyerno. Imposible naman yung equipment nyo rito, may equipment kayo dito, napakadami nyo equipment. Tama po yung sinasabi ni Senator Tito Soto na sa isang lugar, napakadami yung equipment, sa iba't ibang lugar. So, ano ang purpose na napakaraming kumpanya? What is that?
Sir po, yung ibang companies po, we've divested from those companies. So I am directly lang with Alpha and Omega.
Vested.
Interjection, Mr. Chair, with the permission of Senator Erwin.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Salamat, Mr. Chair at Senator Erwin. Actually, when my time comes to question, ma'am, Ms. Diskaya, hindi lang po isa, hindi lang po tatlong kumpanya tulad ng sinabi ni Senator Erwin. 9 na kumpanya ang ipapakonfirm ko sa inyo na actually, kayo at kayo pa rin po. Kayo pa rin po ang may-ari. Salamat po, Senator Erwin, Mr. Chair.
Pure Foods luncheon meat now in a square can. Deliciousness squared.
Mr. Chair.
Maraming salamat, Mr. Chair. Can I go to the Commissioner on Audit now, Mr. Chair, if they're here?
Before that, I think you need to also pursue that initial question you had with pickup. Kasi we heard that pickup, upon the direction of the President of the Philippines in connection with the identified 15 contractors in anomalous flood control projects, it triggered an investigation from your office. And I believe somebody told me that you communicated directly with the DPWH to be able to pursue investigation insofar as the 15 contractors are concerned. Did you not coordinate with the DPWH? And if you did, what was the coordination and what was the response made by the DPWH, if any?
Thank you, Your Honor. Actually, on August 18, Executive Director Attorney Matienzo formally wrote to DPWH Secretary Bonoan requesting information on all infrastructure projects awarded to the 15 contractors that have been identified as having the most flood control projects nationwide. So we sought in our letter a list of all the projects awarded to these contractors, the status of project implementation, the findings from the...
You were referring to the 15 contractors subject matter of this inquiry.
Yes, Your Honor.
those are not here.
Good morning, Your Honor. May I authorize, sir, Your Honor, Southwest Inc. Please, Alcaraz, the President, Your Honor, is coming. She's just a minute away, Your Honor. We cannot accept representatives here. Yes, Your Honor. She's arriving anytime now. All right. Thank you. Mr. Chair, I noticed that some of these, they're not owners, Mr. Chair. They're like managing officer, director, president. Can we invite the owners? Why? I mean, this is a full-blown hearing, and yet they only send representatives. We want, Mr. Chair, if possible, I manifest that we invite them here or subpoena the owners, not these representatives, Mr. Chair, because there will be questions we'll be asking later that they won't be able to answer, Mr. Chair. They might tell us like, papaalam pa sa ganito, kakausapin namin. We need the owners here, the proprietors, Mr. Chair.
That's correct, Your Honor. I think we made clear from the beginning that those invited are the owners or beneficial owners of these initial 15 land construction companies, although they are not limited to 15, I suppose. So kung kayo po ang dumating, representative lang kayo, sana meron kayong dala-dala na dokumento na kayo ay makapagsasalita in their behalf na ang sasabihin nyo will bind the company. Okay din sa amin nyo. Pero kung wala kayong ganon, pasensya na po, ang kailangan dito talaga ay yung may-ari na talagang sasagot sa mga tanong namin. Thank you.
Mr. Chair, isa pa, sabi po ng DG po natin, Director General, meron po yatang 4 na pinadala na sa PINA pero hindi pa rin po sumipot.
What is the pleasure of the body in connection with those recalcitrants?
Kaso di sigurado. Sa Shopee Mall, ang prices lower than SRP. Sigurado sa Shopee Mall!
I move, Mr. Chair, that we issue a warrant of arrest for these people who refuse to attend despite the fact that we have already sent a subpoena, Mr. Chair. I second the motion.
There's a motion to issue warrant of arrest to those invited resource persons, and the second, the motion is adopted.
Mr. Chair, may I know who else from the Department of Public Works who were invited but are not here as of this moment?
Mr. Chair, if I may continue on regional, officers of the public works, those who are not here but who were invited are Regional Director Gerardo Polencia, OIC Regional Director National Capital Region.
I think he is there. Already signaling.
Okay, thank you. Engineer GP Mendoza, Chief Construction Division, Bulacan First District Engineering Office.
Is he here? Maybe those who are here present, maybe they can sit down in front of us in the gallery. Sa VIP gallery. Doon, yung mga wala namang business dyan sa gallery, tumayo na lumiban sa'yo. The best one.
Mr. Juanito Mendoza, Accountant 3, Bulacan First District Engineering Office.
Is he here? Where is Mr. Juanito?
Juanito Mendoza and GP Mendoza.
Is Mr. Juanito Mendoza present?
Let me acknowledge the presence of Senator J.B. Ejercito.
Who else, Sir Secretary?
That is all, Mr. Chair. Number 18, Bryce Hernandez is here, Your Honor. Engineer Bryce Erickson Hernandez.
Where is he?
Wala. He's get here. I'm sorry.
Mr. Hernandez?
He's former assistant district engineer, Bulacan First District Engineering Office.
Okay. If he's not here until 10 o'clock, we issue warrant of arrest.
To observe proper procedures, we have to complement the original motion to hold these persons invited but did not care to present themselves today. They should be all cited in contempt. Preparatory to the issuance of a warrant. Maria Norma Alcina Rimando, owner manager, Timothy Construction Corporation, August 22, 2025. Merong grades eh. Kapag ka quadruple A ka or triple A up to large B, merong ano yan eh. That will be 450 billion. Ngayon ang tinatanong kasi Senator Bato sa nakikita ko, nakakakuha ka ba more than or up to 300 million?
Ay, hindi po, Your Honor.
Hindi kasi lalabas ito.
Yes, as
You are under oath kapag napatunayan na with your category A, nakakuha ka ng more than 300 million, then you will be charged as lying. Baka makontempt ka. So, nakakasiguro ka na hindi ka nakakuha ng 300 million?
so yan, isang single project po yun, Your Honor.
Hindi ba yun ang usapan, Mr. Chair?
Yes, sir. For a category A contractor with an equivalent size range,
So,
they can
ang
pay up
sinasabi
to
niya, hindi siya nakakakuha ng more than 300 million. Tama?
A single project po, Your Honor.
Senator,
Yeah, just be sure, mama, kasi within the span of 3 years, 5.022 billion. Pag didetalyahin natin yan, baka mamaya may lalabas dyan na more than 300. I'm just cautioning you.
kasi pag ang ginawa mo, binrecap mo, ito yung splitting of contract. Halimbawa, 500 million. Ang ginawa mo in cahoots with the DPWH district engineer, 100, 100, 100, o in-split mo yung contract, then you were able to circumvent the law. So, you have to be very careful. Baka sinasabi mo per contract. Oo nga, pero in-split ninyo because malalaman po namin yun eh. In the end, you will be confronted with the reality na nagsinungaling po kayo dito. Kasi sinasabi namin kanina pa, yung totohanan lang. So, wala kayong in-split na contract?
Wala po, Your Honor.
O sige, tingnan natin. Senator,
Yeah, Mr. Chair, according to records, ma'am, you have 58 flood control projects totaling to 5.022 billion. So, siguruhin po ninyo na out of the 58, walang lampas sa 300 doon. Otherwise, 58 flood control projects. Dali lang.
Mr. Chairman, imposible. 5 billion
5 billion divided by 58.
oh, let me help you, madam.
Thank you, Your Honor.
2024, ilan po ang flood control projects ninyo? 2024, last year.
I'm not aware po sa numbers, but since
Hindi po kita matutulungan kung hindi nyo alam.
yeah,
2024, ilan po yung projects ninyo? Lahat.
Sa flood control projects po, from 2022 to 2024.
Hindi nga 2024 lang para sandali lang tayo.
I cannot recall for...
O ngayon, 2025, ilan ang pinoprosecute ninyong flood control projects?
Sa ngayon pong 2025, wala pong award
Wala kayong project ngayon.
sa flood control po, Your Honor.
2024, hindi mo ma-recall.
Yes, what I've prepared is only from 2022 to 2025 that we have 58 flood control projects po, Your Honor.
Were you able to execute several projects at the same time? Halimbawa, sa isang taon, 10 ang inyong ginagawa. Pwede ba yun?
Yes po, Your Honor.
Okay. Sabihin na lang natin 10 ang projects nyo in 2024. Ilan pong technical people ang hawak ninyo to dedicate them sa 10 projects which you are executing all at the same time?
We have several people po.
I'm not talking about several people. I'm talking about technical people and technical equipment. Each project must have dedicated personnel. Project A, for example, meron kang 5 na engineers dyan. Iba-iba ang katungkulan yan. Hindi mo pwedeng gamitin yon sa ibang project. O, 10 yun. Sabi kanina, inamin mo, there are 10 simultaneous projects being undertaken by your company. Ang ibig mo ang sabihin, kung 5 tao yon, meron ka 50 engineers?
May organizational chart po na nakalagay doon.
Madam, I'm not talking of the organizational structure. We're talking about your ability to execute 10 projects at the same time. Lalong-lalo na yung iba nasa Mindanao, yung iba nasa Cebu, yung iba nasa Baguio, isa sa Batangas. You cannot do that. Otherwise, magsisinungaling ka dito. Kasi malalaman po natin ito. Kaya ganito yung pagtatanong namin para makita natin. Kasi kapag sinabi mong you can execute 10 projects in 1 year, kailangan mong magkaroon at the very least 50 engineers. Kasi ang gagawin ninyo, yung nakadedicate sa project A, yun din ang project B, project C, hindi po pwede yun. Sa kontrata po at sa batas, hindi pwede yun. So kung meron kang 100 engineers sa pool mo, nabayaran mo lang ba ng 100,000 na isang, you will have an overhead of about 10 million per month. Hindi kakayanin ng isang kumpanya yun. So lilitaw po at lilitaw. Yun po yung tinatanong ni Senator Bato. Sir, continue.
Mr. Chair, 58 within 3 years. So hindi lang 10 yan kung divided by 3 yung 58. Example, ha? Thank you.
10 example lang, sasabit ka na eh.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chair.
With the indulgence of the gentleman from Davao, Mr. Chair, may we invite the Government Procurement Policy Board or GPBB? Kasi po, Mr. Chair, dito po sa listahan na hawak ko rito, isa si MG Samidan Construction na sinasabi sa GPBB ay may poor, unsatisfactory CPS rating. Yan po ang sabi at ilan pa mga kumpanya rito. So can we invite them? Kasi ang tanong po, na blacklist na pala ito kasi ang sinasabi po dito, ang guidelines po ng GPBB, pag ikaw unsatisfactory na performance or CPS rating, dapat ikaw ay not allowed anymore to join and receive flood control projects. So may we invite this board para magpaliwanag kasi kasama po si Samidan doon, sir, na sinasabi na had poor, unsatisfactory CPS rating at iba pang kumpanya, Equiparco, kasama din po, Tiki, Alertiki, Hightone, Road Edge, Sunwest, Legacy, EGB Construction. Ito po kailangan siguro may magpaliwanag dito bakit pinapayagan na makatanggap ng flood control projects when in fact they will already deem yung kanilang proyekto as satisfactory, Mr. Chair. At bakit nakakuha pa rin ito ng proyekto mula sa DPWH, Mr. Chair. So may we invite the GPBB to join us on the next hearing, Mr. Chair.
Yes, Mr. Senator. And before we continue, let me acknowledge Senator Mark Villar's presence. Continue, Senator Bato.
Yes,
You have
last
still,
question, Mr. Chair. Last question.
You still have 1 minute.
Yeah. Andito bang COA? Sinong COA representative?
Morning po, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am. This is on ghost projects already paid. BIR Commissioner Romeo Lumagi Jr. said contractors found guilty of under-declaration or evading taxes will not be issued updated tax clearances, effectively disqualifying them from future government projects and suspending settlement of their current contracts. He addressed reports on ghost flood control projects, which the government had fully paid for and declared as completed, but which, upon subsequent verification and validation, were discovered to have never been actually constructed or physically undertaken. Malinaw na sa BIR report na ito na may mga proyektong fully paid pero hindi naman ginawa. Paano nakakalusot ito sa inyong post-audit at bakit hindi kaagad nakikita bago ma-release ang final payment? Can you respond to that, Mr. Chair?
Your Honor, the audit team or the audit teams under the DPWH has already issued notices of disallowances based on the absence or non-submission of the disbursement vouchers, and doon din po sa mga may technical deficiencies noted by the audit teams po.
Yun nga. Itong mga project na ito nga, na verified, validated, na ghost projects talaga, hindi ginawa. So ano nga ang papel ng COA dito? Hindi ninyo ito nakita. Kasi sabi mo, granting na post-audit ginawa ninyo.
Yes.
Pero ito fully paid na eh.
Yes,
so I will presume na
yes,
nagkandak na kayo ng post-audit dito.
meron na po, Your Honor, hindi po siya na post.
Thank you po, Doc.
Uy, bakit? Ano meron?
Sabi kasi sa akin, maselan yung balat ni baby dahil sa ginagamit na diaper. May nire-recommend si Doc, kaso lang, ang mahal pala.
Don't worry. Kung need mo ng budget, kay one hand, pwede kang kumiram up to 50,000 pesos. At 0.025% lang ang daily interest rate. Payable in 9 months. Isang valid ID lang ang kailangan at 5
Project.
Yes, Your Honor. Doon po sa case po kasi ng Bulacan, Your Honor, marami po